I think a lot of the players from the northeast, have a good build, ideal for badminton, physically strong. So I think that's a big plus, not just the Naga, but the entire northeast region. They're very talented. Uh, I think what they lack is good infrastructure and good coaching. So hopefully, given that now that the sport is becoming very popular, if there is good infrastructure and good coaching, we hope to produce some good players from here. I think already some good players have emerged from Manipur. They're also playing in the Indian team. Hopefully, there's similar talent in other states also. So the idea is to give them an opportunity and provide a platform where they can excel. So that's what we plan to do from here.
Sir, you just mentioned Manipur, but we're not that much different in terms of infrastructure. So, what do you think lacks in Nagaland? Why is Manipur going ahead in terms of sports and not here in Nagaland?
So that I don't know because I think I think the
What's your opinion?
maybe they have better coaches. I think it's a responsibility of the state association. Maybe the game is more popular. I need to spend a little more time to find out. But we hope to bridge that gap. That's why I think this is the first time that we are doing a professional camp here. So hopefully, I'm sure like I said, there will be talent not just here but maybe even in other states, Meghalaya, Sikkim, Arunachal. We see a lot of players from the northeast coming to Bangalore and Hyderabad to train. So we have seen they are naturally talented. So hopefully, of course, it will take time. It will, results will not come overnight. If we start now, maybe in 3 to 5 years' time, they'll make it to the state national level, and then from there, go on to, hopefully even international level also.
So one thing that if an advice to be given to the young people of Nagaland, sports lovers, what would be that one thing advice from your answer?
Um, well, they might be talented, but talent alone will not take them far. They have to, I personally believe in the 3 Ds: dedication, discipline, and determination. So you need to have, a lot of discipline to excel in any sport. Because even badminton now in India has become so competitive. There is a lot of competition, a lot of young players are coming up from smaller towns, smaller cities, new facilities are coming up, more players are playing. So it's a very tough competition. So you have to be very disciplined. You have to be prepared to sacrifice. Otherwise, I think only talent will not take you far. You can only maybe good in your state, but if you want to excel at the national, international level, you have to make sacrifices and be very disciplined. I think that is a very important aspect. So I would urge the youngsters, whoever, not just from Nagaland, if anybody from wanting to make a mark at the national, international level, they have to be prepared to work hard, be patient, and be prepared to make sacrifices and be very disciplined.
So, you were world number one at one point of time, if I'm not mistaken, 1980. And 1980 back then and now 2023. What is the difference of being number one? What are the challenges, the difference you would say in 1980 and now 2023? Being a badminton player.
Well, I think it was totally different at that time. There were no facilities at all, compared to now. Badminton was not so popular. I didn't have coaches. I didn't have equipment. I didn't have, good infrastructure. I didn't have sparring partners. There was no sponsorship. There were not many tournaments. So there's a big difference between 1980 and now. So I'm happy that the game has grown. It has become very popular now. Maybe in 1980, it was probably one of in the top 10 in terms of sports, popularity of sports. There were many other sports which were popular, in the 80s. But after I won the All England, gradually this game has become very popular. And in the last 5 years, it has really become popular. And now probably it is the second most popular sport in the country after cricket. So many players playing, so many new facilities coming up. Our players are doing well. Earlier, during my time, there was only one player doing well at a time. then maybe we had to wait for 10 years, 20 years, for another player to emerge. But that's not the case now. So many, good facilities have come up. A lot of infrastructure, a lot of academies, a lot of government support, a lot of private foundations also helping. So overall, the game has become very popular and it's become a very competitive sport, and it's become like the number 2 sport in the country. So that's a very good sign, and happy that the game has progressed from where it was to where it is today. And from the way I'm seeing, I think the game will only grow because more and more people are getting interested, more facilities are coming up. So overall, I think the game is moving in the right direction.